boundaries. It's our utopia. We know we need them. Everyone tells us. We know that they give us freedom and ability to make choices. Yay. But actually, do we even know what they look like? Especially if we've never had them before. Do we know when to say no? Do we know when to say yes? So in this video today, as part of this sort of self-sabotage series, I just wanted to bring in the idea that, yeah, there are lots of different types of boundaries, and it is more than saying yes or no. But a good place to start is probably maybe your commitment or your diary, and how you prioritise and delegate that. Because if you can start practicing boundaries in something that is a bit more obvious, like, do I have the time, do I not have the time, then the reality of being able to build up the skills to actually have more complex kinds of boundaries around feedback and conflict and dynamics within leadership, you've got different skills, you're building and developing them. So let's go back to your diary. Let's go back to that commitment or overcommitment. If you were to think about a boundary in commitment, we could just take the idea of how many hours in a day and start thinking about what saying yes and saying no to things are. And that sort of gives us a place to start. But where it becomes more complex is when we start thinking about, well, yeah, okay, I've got this time, but actually, what are my priorities? What am I in this organisation to do? What am I in this family to do? What am I really are the big things that will help me, my career and my family move forward? Those, say, top 3 priorities are your signs, your signals, your guiding stars as to saying what you say yes to and what you say no to in your diary. Do the things that are coming into your inbox, do the things that your family are asking you to do, meet that criteria, those 3 points? If they don't, then at least you can pause and make an evaluation of whether you do something or you don't do something. If you do something and you're committing, asking another question such as, am I overcommitting? Can I actually really do this? It gives you another question opportunity. Is there anyone else can do this? Am I the only person in this family or within this organisation that can achieve this? In that moment, you're starting to at least experiment with boundaries. You'll now have the notion of saying no. You have the notion of saying yes, which is much further on than, say, the day before. Keep practicing that. You will start to build up instinctively without having to go through that thought process. So cognitively about what is and isn't right for you, what is and isn't right for your diary, and what is and isn't like a driver for your actual career or your family priorities. It seems a bit simple, but all things start with an awareness. All things start with having to practice something that's just out of your comfort zone and build skills and consciousness around it. And so that's a really simple way. Once you've sort of validated that actually you can do it, then you have the opportunity to look at other parts of your life, look at other parts of how you operate as a leader, as a family member, and to make different types of decisions. So that's the first part of talking about boundaries. I hope you're finding this self-sabotage series helpful. I'm sort of using a lot of the client kind of feedback I'm getting at the moment as well to feed in some of the ideas that we're working on. But let me know if you have any other ideas that you would like sort of to be helped with, and I'm sure I can create a video for you. Thank you so much.